So the trademark covers, everybody's always asking, wait, you get to own words? This means you own words? It doesn't actually mean that you own the words, but you have ownership rights to those words in connection with your goods and services. So if you think of Spot Coffee, they own the phrase Spot Coffee in connection with cafe services, baked goods, coffee. So if you want to start a new coffee company and call yourself Spot, you're not going to be able to do it. But if you wanted to open up, like, let's say an exercise facility, you could call yourself Spot Physical Training Center or something, because gym services are far enough away from coffee services that no one would think Spot Coffee got into the business of offering gym memberships.
Right.
So sort of an odd example, but
It makes sense.
yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So that's what's meant by different classes of goods and services. There are 44 different classes. So most businesses, they just fit into one class. So there are additional fees if you go into a second class, but most businesses are just in one, especially when you're starting out, and then maybe later on you branch into something else.
I'm kind of curious what those classes are. Are they listed online anywhere? Or?
Yeah, under you can look up under WIPO and the NICE classifications. But the first one is just all chemical compounds. There's metal materials, business services, educational services. But you can look it up.
Is that WIPO?
Yeah, I think
WIPO.
.org. But you can do NICE trademark classification and it should come up.
Okay.
So Nice, France, so it's not spelled like nice.
So it's NEICE or something?
Yeah. So some of the classes are pretty broad. So for some of our clients, I have a client that's doing real estate and financial advice and estate law or estate services, and that's all just in one class, so they didn't have to pay additional fees for that.
And when you initially get a trademark, it'll cover you just in one class?
Right, correct. So it may indirectly cover you in a second class if somebody starts doing something that's really, really close to yours, to what you're doing. Maybe if somebody tried to do coffee delivery services or something like that, and they called themselves Spot. Spot's really over here, but most people could see, oh wait, Spot, oh they started delivering now.
Right.
But
Right.
it's different, it's a different company, so that's gonna be too close.
Gotcha.
So that's a really bad example, but I can't think of anything offhand.
But it makes sense.
Yeah,
Just-
It's the point of trademark law is actually to protect the consumer. So they need to have a good understanding of where their goods and services are coming from. So if you're familiar with Spot Coffee and you like their coffee and everything about them, and then a new company comes along and they're delivering coffee and then you buy it and it's terrible, but you thought it was Spot, well you haven't been protected then because you had no way of knowing that it wasn't the regular Spot. So that's really the point of it.